This is a Line 6 POD X3, and it has the chronic no display problem. Screen lights up, nothing on it. Everything still works. See, it's still operating, and you can use the controls to go through all the settings and all the stuff, but you can't see anything, so it's kind of pointless. And I was using the old multimeter to check some of the test point voltages, and I accidentally shorted, because here's this star ground, that's where I was grounded. I accidentally shorted that ground. I just had the probe, I guess I could do it again, I don't really want to, on the star ground, and then it shorted with the resistor top, I think. Or it shorted with, no, because it wouldn't short with that choke coil, because that wire should be wrapped. Anyway, shorted it and it sparked, and I went, oh shit, and then I looked up and said, oh, it's working. So it was totally working there for a second, and I shut it off and turned it back on, and it wasn't working. I was like, wow, what did I do? So I started looking around over here, figuring out what might have happened. And if this will focus, maybe. For some reason, that right leg on that resistor is just totally not good. It is a really terrible solder joint. It's not, it didn't flow at all. And if I'm lucky, I'm gonna push. Don't do this at home unless you know what you're doing, because you're gonna hurt yourself and shock yourself on this. This power supply is not, it's not wimpy. It puts out some power. So anyway, I'm push on this resistor, and what do you know? When I push it to the side, it brings the screen on, and I can even get it to stay. So now, the thing to do for me, use the old soldering iron and redo every solder point in this general area just to see what happens. So I will be back in no time at all. Going around this board, I keep finding a lot of really mediocre assembly. Like this, what, I don't even know what that is. 7808. What is that, I don't know, 8-volt regulator, something like that. And you'll see as those pins right now, they're not soldered on this side at all, which is probably fine, because those traces, or those pads, will go to the other side too, where it's soldered just fine. But I don't know, that just seems kind of sloppy. Makes me want to look at all of these. I guess they're all probably going to be that way. And maybe that's normal, maybe I don't know what I'm talking about, but it seems like you'd want to make that the best you could, right? But then your device might actually last some more than a couple years, right? Okay, this is a legitimate first try after resoldering that resistor. Here we go. Hey! I'm confident that that is fixed. Why do I have? Ooh, I've got a pen. Here's what we'll do. I'll just kind of give this a little beating. I think I did a good job. I can turn the soldering iron off. Yeah. So if you got that problem, take out 4 screws, take all the knobs off, and just look over here. Look at all those joints and see if they look nice, or if they look like they've been done by a chimpanzee. And if you really want to, take a non-conductive item, not your finger, and try kind of poking stuff to the side, and, you know, not hard, just giving it a little test, and maybe you'll find the thing that someone failed to put on correctly. So, take it easy.